Alright, I ain't been to these stores in a minute. They got Nike SB hoodies. What the hell is this? Double extra small? Double extra small? What the hell? That is crazy. This is $30 though. $30 for a Nike hoodie? Y'all crazy. Okay, that is actually a pretty dope hoodie. I've never seen a double XL, extra small. Under Armour jacket right here. $40. Nike dry fit jacket, $25. Boston Marathon Adidas jacket, $17. Adidas track jacket, $30. Number 80. More of the Mitchell and Ness Dodger shirts, $15. That is actually a really dope find. Got an Ultra Game jacket. Feels decent. It is a Nuggets Ultra Game jacket. Not too bad, $50. These are mediums. Holy cow. We got Tech Fleece right here. Look at this. Nike Tech Fleece, $35. This is a medium. Holy crap, this is fire. How come they couldn't have a small? How come they only have mediums? Nike running jacket right here. This is a dry fit, $22. Another Nike hoodie right here, medium, $30. Clippers team apparel, $15. Atlanta FC t-shirt, like a budget brand, $15 or $5, my bad, $5. More Antigua brand, $17 for Dodgers hoodies, pretty lightweight. Adidas hoodie right here. What is this? Team FC hoodie. Aero ready, normally $70 down to $25. That's a large. Another one of those Denver jackets. That is a large. Large, tall. This is one of their thick hoodies. Nike thick hoodie, $90. They're down to $20. Ultra Game Lakers pullover. I just saw a kid who was so excited to find this. $30 right here. Nike golf hoodie, $22. Puma F1 hoodie, $25, double XL. Medium Pats hoodie right here, $10. Team apparel. Nike sweats right here. Nike sweats. Is this an extra small or small? $22, extra small. They got me with this. I was like, more Tech Fleece? Nah. Motion Pro sweats. Dang it. Nike shorts. I like these because they're not super thick and they are shorts. $18. It is a small. With pants and shorts, I try to get a medium. And remember, they do have a lot of jeans. They have Levi's and stuff. Really, really good stuff right here. The Levi's are going for $25 right now. All right, moving on to the sneaker section, where I do see some Jordan 4 RMs. Grade school, $50. What are these? The Pegasus Waves. Got these going for $65. Oh, we've been seeing these at the outlets like crazy. $65 for Jordan 1 low OGs right here. These are size 8.5 Niners. Looking kind of way. Hoka Arahis right here going for $90. Got some Uggs right here. Damn, these are like really thick. Holy crap. $50 for these. I'm starting to see the one of one La France shoes right here. These are the skating, or they look like skating shoes. Size 10s right here. That is my size. And I'm liking that price. $40. $40 for the casual line of La France or of Mellow Ball right here. MB1s go for $50. There's some clean Reeboks right here. Reebok Classics, $27. Nike, these what, the City? Shoes, what the hell are these? I don't know, $50 for these. Another one of these bad boys right here is the size 11. More MB, what are these, MB3s? Or the MB1s. What is this? What the hell is this? Some Filas. Moving on to the bigger sizes, 12 and above. We're going to see some Hoka Bondis. These are the Bondi 8s. Got a pair of these at home. Very similar colorway. $100 for these all. Got some Steph Currys. What are these? The Curry 9s or something? I don't know what number these are. But yeah, $55. $70 for Air Max DNs. Witness right here, $43. Vans being marked down right here, the Lowlands, $26. The huge sizes, got some Air Max drifts right there, got some of the MB, what are those, MB3s? Lunar Lawns, huge size being marked down to $30, size 14, $30. Kiddos need some football gloves. If they do, come to Russ, $15. Right here, that's an XL. Got smaller ones right here, $6. That's a youth small. Checking out the grade school stuff right here. Where we find these, what are these, MVPs or something? They're talking about $70. Got some Jordan 2s, $47. Got some Immortalities, super small size, $27. Got the women's section over here. All right, pretty much it with the women's section. Let's pay for this. Get the hell out of here. Need to go hit up some more of these tonight. $35 for, it says Tech Fleece, yeah. $35 for Tech Fleece. That was freaking crazy. All right, hitting up a few more now. And of course, gotta check the apparel now. Look at this Jordan hoodie, extra small, normally $88, $40. God dang, dude, why are they starting so high? Under Armour hoodie right here, $20. New Balance, kinda poofy jacket, $33. Seeing way more Nike products, $25. Not finding any more Tech Fleece though. Checking the pants over here. Got Nike baseball pants right here, $8, $7.99. Moving on to the sneaker section over here, where I see Luca's smaller size, $60. Cosmic Unity 3, $57. Some Under Armour basketball shoes with hover. These are Havoc, and $40. Got KDs over here in the size 10. What are they talking about? $70. Another one right here. Also got alarms going off now. $70 for the LeBron X Gems. Vomero Roams right here. I kind of like the look of these. But yeah, $73. Bigger sizes right here. We got some Hokas. These are the Bondi 8s, go for $100. Another one right here as well. Game 9 size 14 and a half. Half sizes exist and 14 and a half. Go for $27. Size 13 for you. Sprinter size. That's $5. $5. Got another one right here. This is a better one. No spikes. But a huge size 13, $5. All right, moving over to the women's where I hear more alarms. Where we do see some Ultra Boost 5X right here. These are size 11 women, so size 10 men's, $50. A little more than I want to spend, but $50, not bad. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for mine. What are these Crocs right here? What the hell? $25. They're so freaking heavy. That the point of Crocs was for it to be nice and light. Do got some Arahis right here, go for $89.99. I like that color though. Hoka boots right here. Those of you guys that need to go hiking, $90. Some Sauconys right here. What kind of Sauconys are these? Some hiking shoes, $40. Some more of those Clifton 9s that we saw earlier, $90. More Bondis. Seeing a ton of Bondis, which is freaking dope. Not digging this color though, but $100. Not digging that price tag either. Got some more Hokas right here with the Clifton bottoms, $40 for these. These are interesting. Got some Dunks. Some Dunks right here, size 9, $70 for those. Got these ugly double bubbles, go for $70. Tons of Hokas. I think that's about it though. Some Adi Zero SLs, $40, but that's about it. Not bad, not great, but not bad. A few days later in Pacoima, this spot has a ton of sneakers and all kinds of apparel. Midweek visit, so I see all kinds of stuff. I actually see better stuff. You're probably going to see better stuff during the week. These have been marked down to 48 now, smaller size. Most shipments happen midweek, so you're going to see a little better stuff. Infinity Run 4s right here. 7.5 going for 70 bucks, a little high. Got some older Lucas going for 70. Zoom Freaks, older ones going for 60. Got the, what are these, the Dame 9s going for 40. Comfort 11, size 9. I think this is a women's, right? 9 women's, $40. Under Armour's here. Don't know what the hell these are. They're marked down to 35 though. What Adidas are these? Some generic Adidas 30. And what are these? The Pegasus Shield 50. Air Max DNs 85. More of these. Hoka Clifton 9s. Got more of these going for 90. More DNs, different colorway, size 10, 85. More of these. More Hokas. This spot is one of the better locations. I'm still in the size 10. Aisles are just packed with shoes. Air Max Plus Drift 85. More of these Bondi 8s. Supposedly 8 to 9. Huge upgrade. They changed the midsole and stuff like that. $100 for these. And these are the older 8s. The 9s are out now. This one's a Clifton though. This is a Clifton 9 right here. I don't know if there's a huge change in the 9s or the Cliftons, that is. $90. Another one of these. KD 16. These are 10.5. $50. That's a hell of a price for these. Free Metcons. What are these? $83. Ooh, Invincible runs right here. I've been looking for these and I've moved on now. I really like these. These are size 10.5 too. Really like these, but I've been trying to get some more of the other ones. This one has a good heel to toe drop, like too much of a heel to toe drop. I do kind of like the Fresh Foam more, so I've been looking for those. Need to hit up, maybe in a day or two, hit up the New Balance clearance store. Got some Skechers right here, looking like the old school Reeboks. The full Force right here, $50. Was hoping for some sort of sneaker my size, but not really. That is a hell of a find, but 73, a little bit more too, like, because most of the ones I found were like 60. I feel like the price of everything is going up. What the hell? Yeah, the MB1s. More of these go for 100. And then finding a ton of these. The are being marked down to 49. See another one down there, size 11. Is this the colorway I have at home? It might be. I got it cheaper at Foot Locker outlet. I hear a lot of people complaining about the Foot Locker outlet not having sizes. It's an outlet. That's how it is at the Nike outlet too, you guys. Like, they don't have sizes of everything, you know what I'm saying? $35. Whatever the hell these are. Some Under Armours? Some Pumas. They got tons and tons of Hokas. I hope some of these get marked down. Might be worth it if they get marked down. The Bondis. Oh, are these the Clifton? The Cliftons right here. The Bondis. Like the 8s. Like they're not like super. I think they technically consider them a max cushion, but they're just not super plush. They are super plush. They're more of a, what is it? A structure shoe, I think they call it, structure running shoe. Bigger sizes over here, 12 and above. Got Kaz right here. Definitely appreciate you. We've been talking about sneakers and stuff. Kaz from Japan. Definitely appreciate you, brother. And then dude got these right here, size 12. I'm telling you, prices are going up, dude. These used to be 40, $50. Now they're 70. Damn, prices of everything going up, man. What the hell, dude? Not liking that 70 for these. Maybe charging like $150 for RBX and watch, man. We'll be like, what the hell? What the hell? Definitely appreciate you, Kaz, for supporting the channel. 85 for Air Max. These are the golf ones. What the hell? 70 for Zoom Freak 5s, really? So they got stuff, but the prices definitely moving up. Yeah, what they talk about for these witnesses. Okay. So I guess we have to wait for stuff to get marked down. That is a hell of a price for size 13, $35. $35, that is a great price. Got some Lunar Roams down here. Go for 70. Is this one marked down? Yeah, this one's marked down to 20. $20. This is a size 13, not even a crazy size 20. $21. So yeah, if you need some Lunar Roams, go check out your Ross. What the hell? Oh no, what's this? I got some Hokas that have been marked down to, it's still $63 though. It's a Rahi. I think that's like the Hokas they had a while back. Or maybe it's just the huge sizes. But yeah, that is a huge size, 63. These also being marked down. These Under Armours for 35. All right, hope some of you guys aren't claustrophobic. Look at how tiny the aisles are for clothing. Let's see what's going on here. Definitely not seeing any of the dope Tour de Nike. Yeah, 15 bucks for that. Definitely not seeing the dope jerseys and stuff we did see a while back. And by a while back, I mean a while back, because it's been a minute since we've seen anything like that. Got a Nike shirt right here. Small, 18 bucks. We got a bunch of Nike stuff, you know, like Nike running and stuff, which does tend to be overpriced. Yeah, that's $16. You got team apparel right here, Raiders, going for $6. Got USA Olympic t-shirt right here, 13 bucks. That is a medium. Medium Nike, that is. UCLA jacket right here. This is a Nike, pretty dope find, 35 bucks. That is a large. Moving on to the active jackets. Under Armour powder blue, $20. This is a women's. I was like, this is a women's. I was hoping it was the Lakers. But yeah, 20 bucks for that women's jacket. Some soccer gear right here. Who is that? Who is that? I think that's a Spain, yeah, right? Spain jacket right here. Pretty cool find. It is Puma brand, 17 bucks. They have a lot of Under Armour, even Nike, Adidas, different sweatshirts, and the prices are really nice on them. Just not finding the tech fleece that I was hoping for. 35 for this dry fit jacket that normally costs 68 in the medium. Got New Balance jackets right here. These are going for 50. See a lot of dry fit stuff. I don't see any tech fleece. Those. Another one, 68 down to 35. Green Bay Packers hoodie right here. Team Apparel, 10 bucks for those. This is one of the really thick sweatshirts right here. It is a medium. They're heavy duty ones. These retail for 100 bucks. Oh, 90 bucks. But yeah, they're down to 22 bucks. It's pretty plain, but it will keep you way warm. That is one of the nicer ones. Most of the other stuff you see here, they tend to be pretty light duty. 18 for that one. No tech fleece. They do have majestic Dodgers hoodies right here, 20 bucks. These are larges. All right, this is the second aisle. I checked the hell out of these aisles and I wasn't able to find any tech fleece. I did find a lot of Nike gear, but just not the tech fleece. Don't forget to check the jacket section, because you can find some pretty dope jackets. I did find my kiddo's Jordan jacket. Actually, he and I both have one. I found one here and I found one at the Nike outlets. So yeah, you just have to look. Tons and tons of Nike sweats right here. I see extra small, pretty small. Also see large here as well. $30 for most of the sweats. Not seeing any tech fleece today. I did go through things pretty thoroughly. Hustle Hacks did show this. Wow. Patrick Mahomes pants right here. You can see his logo, PM, and then you can see the little tiny logos right there. $22, and this is actually not a bad size. This is a small. It's a US small, UK small, everybody's small. But yeah, $22. $22 for Patrick Mahomes pants. And they got Nike sweats and XL for 30. Someone asked about like the Levi's outlet recently. Dude, just go to freaking Ross, dude. Look at how many freaking Levi's there are. 505s. I've seen like 512s. I've seen a bunch of different numbers, and they have them in a lot of different sizes. I don't think the Levi's outlet's like that cheap, to be really honest. And they got a lot of stuff here for 25 bucks. Now I'm in the 30 section right here. That is what I've been wearing is 30. That is kind of crazy. 25 bucks for 30. That's my size right there. Just bought some size 30 waist dress pants. Man, I'm wearing 30 for like the first time since high school, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's go see what's up with the women's section over here. Straight to the biggest sizes. Do see some free Metcon. I don't know which number. $45. That's not a huge size though. Hokas. Any of this discounted? And that's not even a huge size either. 90 bucks. Like I'm being bamboozled or something, dude. I don't see any crazy sizes. 50 bucks for these. These are size 12, so 10 and a half. That's a decent price, 50 bucks. Yeah, this is a big size right here, 90, no extra discounts. Don't see any crazy fire running shoes, unfortunately. Do see these ACGs right here. I bet you this is a men's. I bet you this is a men's 12. This does not look that small. 50 bucks, 48.99. 48.99. We've seen this colorway of the Clifton. Are these the Clifton? Yeah, the Clifton 9's going for 90. That's a dope color. Dang it, no dope running shoes in the bigger sizes. All right, let's check the women's section for the 6 women that do watch each of my videos. All right, I'm just joking. There might be 9 of you guys, right? 9, I don't know. But yeah, $80 for Air Max DNs. These are size 10 in the size 8.5, size 9 section, but they only want to show me those. What the hell are these? What are these? Some generic Nikes going for 40. Some Sauconys right here. I don't even know what kind of Sauconys. The grids. Some older running shoes going for 40. Legacy 312, $70, mostly black and white. Got some sale on it. What size is this? 7.5. Oh, dang, it was 7.5. I think yesterday too. Size 6 women's, or 6 grade school, size 7.5 women's right here. $73. I would have been good at finding one of these my size, dang it. Especially at that price. Dang nabbit. Metcon 9s right here, $65. That is a what? Size 8? 8.5 or something? 7.5. Size 7.5 section right here. This is a size 9 women's though. Got some Vapor Max Flyknits right here. Look at this. And the price of these going down? $47. That is a hell of a price. That is a size 9. That is fire. For women's Nikes, prices going down. For men's Nikes, prices going up. What the hell? Wait, these Converse. These ain't bad right here. $40. It is a suede upper. Some Dunks, smaller size right here, size 7. 70 bucks for those. These some Janowskis right here. Janowskis, 45. Converse right here, $30 been marked down. Checking the bigger sizes one last time. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. I definitely didn't miss nothing. Didn't miss these generic Air Maxes. What are these, like the Ebernons or something? I don't know what the hell these are. The Court Vision something. But yeah, like I said, I didn't really miss nothing. God dang it. But at least we found a couple of Vaporfly Next Percents. And then I did find the Tech Fleece. Definitely gonna be hitting up more Ross, more Burlingtons. What a trip. What a trip. Thought this was funny. Look, I came back to the Invincible runs. Look, it says 10 right there, and I was like, these look a little bit big. Yeah, they're size 13, dude. Size 13. Definitely in the wrong section. Definitely marked incorrectly. That's hilarious. But yeah, I guess I'm a little obsessive because, yeah, I'm checking one more time the 10.5 section. But yeah, nothing I'm looking for. God dang it.